Hello viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Today my presentation topic is uh, 7 cricket batting techniques and the main areas that you should focus on. So on this topic today I will talk about details. So step by step I try to present this topics and about details of these topics. So first one is I mentioned here that determining your batting stance, second, body posture, third, footwork, back lift, fourth, fifth, watch the ball. Practice is key to developing these techniques. Finally, technique and technology. So, this important techniques we have to remember during batting, and we have to execute we have to follow those techniques and execute during batting, during net practice and different times. So we are seeing on this screen overall 7 techniques about batting. So I will go next slide. This is my sequential presentation about cricket. Now I describe about determining your batting stance and batting stance what would be, and details I mentioned here. So if you want to learn about this techniques, so you have to keep patient and you have to keep focus for learning in details. So why I details mentioned here, because we have to understand that what kind of activities we have to play during batting. So that's why I try to mention in details about this batting techniques. Now determining your batting stance and what would be a batting stance, I mentioned here the details. So now I try to present detailed, and your batting technique is not set in stone, like stone, that means is stable. So it can it can constantly be improved and refined, but it's essential to start with the basics. The first thing you should do is to determine your batting stance. The best way to this is by trying out different stances and seeing which one feels most comfortable for you. Many factors go into choosing the right stance. There are many factors for choosing batting stance. First one, you should be able to move quickly from the stance. You should be able to hit straight. You should be able to hit the ball with power. You should be able to hit the spin. So this was overall about determining your batting stance. The next slides I mentioned here that what is the best batting stance or orthodox batting stance. So detailed we are seeing on this screen. So step by step I try to present. First one, align yourself in a side on position. We understand it that with your front shoulder positioning towards the bowler, that means shoulder will focus on bowler. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart and your knees should be slightly bent. This line is so important along with previous one and next one. Your back shoulder also be bent slightly, allowing you to tap your bat on the ground near your feet. Yes, this is also important. So your chin, that means I mentioned here thuti, should be positioned over your front shoulder with your eyes watching the bowlers as they approach. Your hands should be quite close to your body at about hip height. Hip, hip means that means between two legs. That means আমরা এটাকে নিতম্ব বলতে পারি মাঝখানে. The bottom of your bat should be pointing back towards the wicket keepers or first slips. That means bat bat will remain just towards wicket keepers or first slips. This is commonly referred to as the orthodox batting stance. So this is overall what is the best batting stance or orthodox batting stance. So next slides. That means body posture, that means body position and body condition or body uh, alignment. What would be? Yes, it is important to keep your body relaxed throughout the shot, and while making the swing, being with moving the lead shoulder first and then followed by your front foot. This movement maintain the balance and straight in your body and with the bat. Your hips should be rotated slightly towards the bowlers so that they are facing straight ahead instead of being squared up. This will help prevent injury. You should be Your head should be upright, not tilted, eyes gazing down at the ball and hands relaxed but ready for action at waist level next to each other. So this was about body posture uh, and body condition. So this is so important during batting or during practicing. Another slide we are watching footwork. This is also so important for beginner or every types of cricketers. So we have to keep patient for hearing me because this is so important. Step by step I will just uh, read this and try to present it. So firstly we are watching that one of the most important parts of your cricket techniques is how you move your feet. Getting your feet in the right place makes it much easier to get to the ball and play good shots. Good foot movement is based on the idea that we should use our feet to move our weight into and over the ball. If we can use our feet to put our weight into the ball, we will be able to play more solid shots. If we don't put our weight on the ball, we might reach for it, which can cause to us play shots that aren't straight and give fielders more chances to catch them. It is important to remember that a good head position should always go with good footwork. This is very important for batsmen. Think of these two things as just as important. More your head toward the ball. This is the easiest way to put your weight on it. Your feet will go where you head. If the footwork is great, but your head moves away from the ball as you hit it, it was much harder for you to hit a good shot. So next slide, backlift. Backlift, that means that wheel behind, just aside your body position. So we are seeing on screen this details about the backlift. So the backlift is the motion of your bat before you swing it. This line is so important because the backlift is most motion of your bat before you swing it. It is important because it helps to create a timing and rhythm in your cricket batting techniques. If you have a good backlift, then you will be able to hit consistently well, even if you are not using perfect form of techniques. Your back lift should be smooth and natural. It should not look forced or unnatural at any point during the part of your swing. A great way to practice this is by just standing in front of a mirror with one hand on top of the others so that when looking at them from their side view, which would allow us to see exactly what we are doing. This is so important. We can see whether there are any issues with our movement partners, such as jerky movements and unnatural pause between certain steps along each step forward towards getting ready, taking another shot at hitting something else. So this was overall about backlift. Now we are seeing on watch the ball. So I present here that about watching ball techniques and details. The eyes must focus on the bowler's release point and the release point. This is so important, and the head should be still. If you watch the ball until it is pitched, you can decide to play a shots on the merit of the ball. That means merit of the ball when will be on. Then you have to watch and you have to understand merit of the ball. If the ball is pitched in the sweet spot, yes, that means the right spot what you like. You can drive and take long shots. If the ball is pitched too high or too low, you could perhaps take a defense shot. This is one of the most important things for people who are just starting out with cricket or to remember and do. So is another practice is key to develop these techniques. So we are seeing on screen that if you have access to indoor nets at your local club or college, head down there every week and work on your batting skills with a friend or coach. Or if you don't have just facility available where you live, simply find a quiet corner of the backward or garage where you can hit the ball repeatedly without worrying about hitting something hard like window or making too much noise. So the important thing is that if cricket is important enough for you, when it should be worth putting something time practicing on your own as well as using whatever resources are available locally. So this was uh, mm, overall about practice is key to develop these techniques. Now, final and last techniques, last topics, techniques and technology. So this is also important. So I just share about technique and technology. We are seeing on a screen that with short formats becoming a focus for more cricketers, technology is also becoming very important in cricket training. The modern cricketer needs to be a master of both science and data and physically elements of the game. One good example of technology usage is that these days most aspiring cricketers refer to blogs like this and cricketing drills on YouTube to improve their skills and self-learn. Also now there are new age tech solutions available like videos analytics, cricket wearables, smart bat sensors, smart watches to help cricketers benchmark their technique and then provide insight about it. Earlier, these technologies were just used by elite players, but now they are made affordable enough so that grassroots players can also use them. So this information is so important because there are so many techniques and technology and analytical and uh, academic presentation is some elite class players they are presenting or they are sharing their knowledge uh, on different platforms like YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or other. So this is the final this is the final and last topics I discussed about. So overall I try to present uh, those techniques details and very briefly. So I think viewers, if you keep patient and if you just want to learn and with your great patient and if you just hear me and if you just focus on those uh, topics, so I think you uh, learn something from this presentation. If you think that this is so this would be uh, uh, helpful or this would be important for you, so please you will just appreciate me and just you will show your interest. And because I am just discussing or just presenting those things for your better understanding, for your learning or for your knowing, because when you will go to on field and just you have to think that what kind of activities or what kind of techniques you have to know and you have to execute those. That's why I am trying to present those techniques and uh, everything. So thank you guys again for keeping your good patient and for hearing me, and thank you. And finally, I hope you will just focus on my YouTube channel for getting another techniques or another details about cricket knowledge. Just theoretically, I will just presenting step by step. Thank you so much again. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.